More for my like my cigar to my channel. Hopefully get the notification. I'm just gonna get the chat set up.
You ever play 2K16?
No, well, I have before, but I never put it on my channel. So I think I'm gonna look. No, well, I have before, but I never put it on my channel. So I think I'm gonna look. Might check it right now. See if it's on my channel.
https://youtube.com/@britnimichel1996 C equals avxmdbh1appsxdtz. Subscribe to my channel.
No, I had nothing on my channel, yeah. But I have played 2K16 off camera. Well, it might be the face of the league, you're right. But I have played 2K16 off camera. Let's get to the Wizards game. Let's go. We 3-0. Why do that? Replication. Hall of Fame. If you lose, you lose. We're 3-0, like I said, the Wizards is 1-1. We're playing at home. We'll have Jordan Poole, Jordan Goodwin, Chris Middleton, Dorian Finney-Smith, Alex Sarr. Oh, bro, you gotta work. You got a hand on you today, bro.
Welcome to 2K Sports.
While he was a 99 overall. Welcome my team last season.
Basketball. Early in the season,
like
this,
it's
interesting to see the improvement and new skills players have picked up over the offseason, Doris.
BA, it really is, because yes, do the players take a brief respite unequivocally? You've got to get your body right, get your mind back and rejuvenated. But the fact is, for most NBA players, this is a 365-day commitment. They are working on shooting, conditioning, skill development. There is very little time off for these guys.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Sarr. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Goodwin in at the 2. Here's Poole, following the score by the Lakers. Fires from deep.
That's all.
And no good.
The D.
Edwards, a pass to Kleba.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
You can't lose in Hall of Fame. Let's do one more court.
And a foul call.
Good foul. Good foul. Good foul.
Take 2 from the free throw line. All right, Graham, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname? The pool party.
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And it's rejected.
Oh, weird. Okay, hold on. Okay.
Here's Hachimura. Bounces high off the
rim. You make that ring. X all the time. 8-2. What's it?
Shot create. Rui Hachimura plays with focus on the offensive end.
Middleton outside.
The 3 o'clock yard.
From deep. That shot off the mark.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Edwards for 3.
That's all.
It's rebounded by Washington.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I did briefly speak with JJ.
No way.
A big topic of conversation, Chris Middleton. Coach said Middleton is an incredible shooter. He said we cannot let him get comfortable. Shoot it directly off passes. Our goal, run Chris off that three-point line.
Dang, I hit
Chris
that.
Middleton, hard to stop. Guys.
And
Oh,
Allie
boy.
takes. Here's Goodwin to the paint. Here's Poole. And the layup
How?
is good after a nice lead pass.
Right
Two
there.
things there that make that possible for Jordan
By
Poole.
4.
Focus and body control.
Poole against Edwards. Over Poole. Again, the miss by Edwards.
I
Oh
think
my
he's got to
God.
settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Poole. Middleton looking around. Over connect.
That's all.
Middleton, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
What's it?
Now here's Edwards. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And once again.
Oh. Finney-Smith is not at all. He's on my team. What's on my team last season as well? I think. Yes, he was
Off the
much
mark by Los Angeles.
But they traded him and
It's rebounded by Kleba.
go into the
And it
widget.
didn't fall, but
I
still
mean-
a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's Edwards. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Koulibaly,
Okay,
he's
shit to
checked
go.
in for Poole.
I can get shit to go right now, yo.
Number 0, Koulibaly.
Oh,
Outside
open.
Edwards. Off target with the 3.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he
Oh,
can
2,
see the
6.
ball go through the net.
Trying to find easy, but they got the paint clown.
Yep, one of
Ball.
the prettiest in basketball. Edwards
God.
can't get that one to fall.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Goodwin. Still without a bucket. Sarr passes to Goodwin.
No way.
And there's a whistle. He'll head
Feel
to
like
the
tied
line
up in
to
the free
shoot
throw line.
two. Dorsey. Look at this Washington team. They hit the reset button.
BA, I am sure that's not an easy decision to make, but I believe it was the right move. Washington was kind of stuck at that play-in level. Now they have a clear focus and direction on the future. May take some time, but I like the plan.
Jeffries checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Edwards. Fade away. And it falls
Finally.
all over the rim.
10-8.
and in.
Let's go. Let's go.
Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
Puts up a deep 3. Shot is good by Goodwin.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with.
My lord, he's actually.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Lakers. They trail by 1. With the drive. Pass to Jeffries. Back to Edwards. Fires for 3. Rebound Washington. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Yeah, they eat that
Oh, my
one out.
God.
I mean, the execution was spotty, but they were lucky to come away with the win.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff.
my
You still
God.
find a way to gut out a win.
Now here's Finney Smith.
That's all.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Finney Smith's got 5 now.
Well, Dorian Finney-Smith has turned himself into an efficient shooter. You want me to knock down the mid-range? No problem.
And here's Edwards outside. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press.
Why am I not hitting my goddamn shot?
Here's Finney-Smith. No good from outside. Lakers trail by 6. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Edwards. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Break my shit.
And so it's the Washington Wizards.
Can't get back into the third quarter. I gotta get going. I gotta get going. I don't know where to get going. I gotta find a way to get going over there.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And take a
might be our
look at
first
Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combine
Anything, gotta go. Down 4, 16-12. Let's go. Let's try this out.
We've got Maxi Kleba. James is out there with Edwards. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Jeffries in at the 3. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter.
Fuck her.
Here's Carrington. No points yet. And there's a pick. 6 on the shot clock. Over Edwards. And the shot no good. A bit short. Lakers trail by 4. Goes up on the wing.
I hesitated.
Rebound by Middleton. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Wizards last season, for the first time in a long time, hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
That's all.
Not good there, Allie. Thank you.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard.
15-14 on 2.
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Poole, he's checked in for Washington. Pass to Middleton. Back to Poole. There's the triple.
No way.
And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. And
right, grab it with 2 hands.
Let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
No questions, he has been on fire. He's really showing us what the complete package looks like for a shooting guard. Getting points, but also doing a lot off ball to affect the game.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
Well, nice job of crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Here's Edwards. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Middleton against James. Middleton up top. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 4 on the clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
15-14.
And the Wizards lead by 4.
And using that 6'7" frame to get in there and do work, Middleton will take on anybody.
Where's the foul?
Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. George. There's the block.
Sometimes teams are not afraid to take it straight at Hachimura.
Let's go. Number 2, 18-16. Let's go.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. The 11-footer. That one off the back iron and out.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Edwards looking it over. He nails it.
One shot to the lead. One shot to the lead. Let's go. Let's go.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Vukcevic. James against Middleton. Here's Vukcevic. Poole from long range. It's rebounded by Jeffries.
Don't shoot that. Don't shoot that. Don't shoot that.
Passes to Edwards.
Let's go.
Slams it in.
Oh, two. Let's go.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Pass to Koulibaly. Down low. Now here's Middleton, guarded closely. Blocked, and they get it back. George for three.
That's off.
It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Kleba's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Edwards. And
Let's go.
Edwards slams it in.
Let's go, team. Let's go. Let's go.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame.
I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Oh.
Timeout called. The Wizards. So for Washington, Finney Smith checked in for Vukcevic. And Goodwin is subbed in for Chris Middleton. 1:35 left in the second period. Pass to George. Here's Goodwin. Check by James. George, a screen on James. Clock at 6. To the paint. Stop the drought. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
Sars checked in for Washington. And that one misses. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall.
Why don't you take those 7X the whole fucking time, my nigga?
Poole who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Launches a 3. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
Boy, that's a timely pass by his teammate, and Jordan Poole ready to rise and fire on the catch.
Edwards against Poole. Goes up and lays it
Up
in.
one.
Nice and
4.3.
easy. Edwards got 20.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Poole, the pass to Finney Smith. Takes the 3. And again, Washington with a triple.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Edwards for 3.
He hit it.
Rebounded by Washington.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Drops in the 3. And now it's a 5-point Wizard lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Over to the left wing.
So that's going.
Oh, what an effort by Poole.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Edwards for 3. No luck on that one. And so that's the end of the first half.
Why don't I call
It's
Hall of
Washington
Fame?
up 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
31.
Well, I kind of got in the Hall of Fame, bro. Don't like.
Please direct your attention to center court. And
Don't like it. Hey.
Welcome. You look at Los Angeles. They should win this one. But we always talk about these trap games.
We're not
where a
winning
team comes
the
in.
Hall of Fame. We're not winning. What's in the Hall of Fame, bro?
And now let's
I wanna see
discuss
it.
this game. Talk about a strong start for the Wizards.
They're passing on point.
That's it for us.
And And if you're just joining in, one half is
Look
in the
at
books.
the
One half
middle
to go.
border. Oh, moving back.
Lakers trail by 7. So on the floor for the Wizards. Sarr out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Goodwin in at the 2-guard position. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Poole. And he lobs it up top.
Whoa, you threw that fucking traffic.
Middleton, right side.
Thank you.
On the break. Kleber with it. Poole picks him up. Edwards fires from way outside. And it's Poole with a rebound.
Not his
best
night, and not the
I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care.
Shot is good.
Why you hit that bullshit?
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Well, Doris, you covered him. Jordan Poole was electric in the 2022 NBA Finals.
Finally.
NBA, there's no doubt they do not.
Just a 2-court from hit my shot.
And the lift he gave them at various points in that
Let's
finals
go,
run.
let's
This
go.
guy is electric on the offensive end when his game is working.
And it's blocked by Edwards. And he recovers it. Here's Sarr. He's checked by Kleber.
That's off.
Goodwin, no good.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get
Go
hot?
with
Let's
it.
see.
Do it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
He
Let's go.
really
Let's go.
gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Washington calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Nope.
Poole shot is
Indeed.
off.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Outside Edwards. The fadeaway. Again, the miss by Edwards.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense
Nope.
is right on him. Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Let's go.
And he was fouled while in the act
Free
of
throw.
shooting, so he'll take 2 free
I'll take all day.
throws. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game.
At the line for the Lakers.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
34-31, down 3.
Here's Goodwin. Give him 8. A
Okay,
little
they're
under
locking her.
2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. Number 1, Los Angeles.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
When this young guy is on his game and 100% focused,
That's
Jordan
it for the
Poole
one.
unequivocally has the talent to affect winning. And boy, we know he can come up clutch in big games.
To the inside. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith.
Jordan Poole tipped that. Fuck you, Poole.
Now the Wizards in transition. The pull-up. Nice touch on the bank shot. Goodwin's got 5 points in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Hachimura from long range.
Let's go.
Target from range.
Down 4, 33-4.
Shooting has
Stop.
been on point here in the second half.
Poole up top, guarded by Edwards. Sarr passes to Finney-Smith. And out of bounds. Los
Good D.
Angeles will have it. And Washington making a change here. Koulibaly's checked in. Here's Edwards. He's got 25.
Who does not go and guard me? No. Go and guard me.
Washington with a rebound.
Good
Finney-Smith's
shot,
got
though.
5
Good
rebounds
shot.
in the game. Middleton outside. Back to Finney-Smith. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Finney-Smith's got 7 points.
Finney-Smith on the
Bad pass.
catch, ready to rise and fire. That's big-time shooting ability right there, folks.
Pass to Goodwin. Pulls it from 20. Misses off the right iron. Lakers trail by 6. Now Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Go with Garbage.
27 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the Wizards call time here. Here's Middleton.
Why go for that steal?
Middleton finishing
42-36. Why go for that steal, bro?
An aggressive slam by Middleton. Oh, my. I mean, I like when he uses his athleticism like this.
Hachimura from long range. Gets rebounded by Goodwin. Goodwin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Puts up a deep 3.
That's all.
It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Jeffries. Now James. Here's Kleba. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And a defensive-minded big man in Maxi Kleba. When he's making shots, he's so valuable, Doris.
Well, B.A., he is on the floor because of his defensive versatility. To me, one of the most underrated defenders in the league. He can be cross-positional.
40-38.
Right, he's got to be a legit threat offensively.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Oh, three.
Pass to Carrington.
Oh.
The shot goes as the ref calls the blocking foul. And he's on his way to the line.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid athlete.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
That's a charge.
Checked in for Goodwin.
That's a charge.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
Previous play.
Be a gray area in a lot of these calls.
He got down
at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Fuck it, 2K.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. 7-point differential. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. That one goes in. Stop. The second half.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Pass to George. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Vukcevic. Just 5 to shoot. They set the pick. Middleton from the outside. James with the rebound. James has got 9 rebounds now. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Carrington. Left side, Koulibaly. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. For 3, James. And that's not going to go.
Take it back in the fourth quarter, get it over. Let's go.
It's Washington. They're up by 5. And we're coming right back after. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man.
That
was beautiful.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. James is out there with Edwards. Then there's Maxi Kleba. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Jeffries in at the small forward position.
Oh, my God.
Here we go.
George.
Go. With a steal. And
Let's go. Down 3. 4-2. Let's go.
That's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Right
you
there.
simply must
4-2.
play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Poole against Edwards. Over Poole. Edwards, no good. Washington leading by 6. And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Here's Koulibaly.
That's all.
And the 3 off target.
The D.
Los Angeles shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Now here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. Drops it in.
Let's go.
14 feet away.
Down 4.
Edwards has got 11 in the second half.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Pass to Carrington. Poole with the ball. Over Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Boy, Jordan Poole may be slight of frame, but this guy willing to challenge any defender.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They
Push it,
moved the
4-4.
ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And really strong at the line since the break.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Wizards, Koulibaly.
He's off on the second.
Tommy.
Lakers trail by 7. Here's the 3. And Edwards
Let's go.
good for 3.
47.
Edwards has got 34.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots.
That's all.
Nice delivery there.
Good help.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Now to Hachimura. And
Let's go.
3 for the Lakers.
That one.
And this
Clutch.
is what we're seeing. Rui Hachimura understanding I've got to expand my range. This is huge for his development.
What?
Poole from long range.
No.
Washington again can't hit.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Edwards finds Hachimura. From deep 3-point range. Rebound Washington. Finney-Smith's got rebound number 8 now.
Come on.
Pass to Sarr.
You might start playing a foul game. That's all.
Not going to go that time. Oh, great D that time from Kleba. To take the lead. And so he draws the
Let's
foul.
go.
That's on Dorian Finney-Smith. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And Washington making a change here. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Up 1, 15 for the 1. Lock in.
The Wizards have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal.
Clutch free throw.
And the Wizards
Clutch free throw.
call timeout.
Clutch free throw. Go home.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. Coach delivered some inspiration for his team. He said, quote, "We're close. We are inches away from it. Do you feel it? I feel it. This is ours if we want it." Back to you, Ryan.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Middleton with a screen on James. Goodwin passes to Middleton. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
With 3 for 2.
Clutch shots seem to be more and more frequent for Middleton. You can see why they have so much confidence in him.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So
More
he'll be
free throws
headed to the
first.
line from there.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And the first one at the line is good. And Both free throws good for
three. Let's go.
You
Up
get the
one.
sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
1:57 left to play in the fourth quarter. Poole from long range.
That's
Hits
amazing.
the three-pointer. Poole's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Oh, they needed that one, and Jordan Poole steps up in a big way.
Hold on. Want to cheat the system my way.
Hachimura outside. Pass to Jeffries. James outside. Out to Hachimura. Over Finney-Smith. The offensive rebound. James inside. Guarded by Poole. And he makes it.
Making use of
Let's go. Let's go.
between area, James is able to put up a smooth shot.
Washington has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And again, it's Washington with a three.
How?
I mean, we have seen Middleton do this before. A clutch performer who's unafraid of the spotlight.
James finds Kleba. Shoots over Sarr. Off the left rim and out.
Foul. Foul.
Washington's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Hold on.
Edwards, a pass to Hachimura. The kick out to Edwards. Offensive board. It's James on the wing. Pass to Jeffries. Hachimura outside. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Edwards. Count it!
Let's go.
He's brought them within 2 points now.
Foul.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game. Huge moment here.
You have to stay calm in these situations.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards against Poole. Fades. Cash.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
Sorry, I gotta go for the.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
It took him a bit to get going.
Let's go.
He's really got...
Had to do it. Had to.
That 3 working now.
And the Wizards call timeout.
Oh no. Hold on. I'm not gonna overtime. Go to overtime.
It's good. He buried a game winner.
An amazing finish.
That's right there.
Any better than that?
Oh, an astonishing way to end this game. Some serious last-second heroics.
And so it's Washington who scrapes by with the win. And this was...
Oh, it's right there. Oh. No. My booty. I think we'll take a first L. Hold on, I do so. Who do we face Detroit? That's the word that we just faced. Doing Finney Smith. Sorry, wait, not on my team no more. So what? Cause they overall the 99. Oh, what am I doing? Oh. Just guard scrub. Going on what teams? You know the drill. Lord. Just guard scrub. Just guard scrub. Okay, we're good. Not bad, like I'm doing. Okay, now 3-1. The Jazz is 2-2. Let's see this in the Hall of Fame. Okay, now 3-1. The Jazz is 2-2. Let's see this in the Hall of Fame. Yep. Back on the roll. Let's get it.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NB. So this is the first of 2 in a row. These two teams will play against each other. Greg, any advantages or disadvantages?
Well, I mean, I feel in the first game you can run your game. That second time around is when you get to dig deep into the film and try and make adjustments.
And now the Lakers starting to got Maxi Kleber. Connect out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Edwards. And it's James in at the shooting guard position. So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Edwards can't hit.
How did I miss that?
With it. Picked up by Edwards. Here's Sensabaugh. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Edwards against George. And the shot is
Let's go. 2-2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Reeves. George. Here we go.
D. Take down.
He takes it in. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Fades away. Hits some rim on the way
4-2. Let's go.
The bucket's good.
He does not lack for confidence.
The 3.
He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
And Clark, while he might be someone who doesn't stand out, Maxi Kleber is vital for this team.
You know, Kleber usually averages
Bronny, gotta ignore that.
scoring, but he's
4-4.
a 6'10" floor spacer, which puts a lot of pressure on the opposing defense. He plays a lot of the 5, and he more than holds his own. Defensively, he's a nice rotational play.
James, no good.
Go hit that, Bronny.
Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. George with the ball. He's picked up by James. Here's George. 5 to shoot. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh.
Nope.
Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Going inside.
Let's go. 6-4. Oh, 2.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's
Just
what they
cross.
say, right?
That's right. He was ultra
3.
safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and
Was that Austin Reeves? Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and update his. He was used to be one of our players, but he don't update his.
To the inside. Here's Kessler. Outside for George. And stolen by James. Outside Edwards.
That's the player. I'll go.
Pass to James. Now here is Hachimura. Defense is right there. And the
Let's go. 8-4. Let's go.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Jazz. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
The 3.
George looking over the floor. Outside, Markkanen.
Nope.
The Jazz again can't hit it. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Edwards. And Edwards.
Let's go. 10-4. Let's go.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here is George. Still scoreless.
Let's go.
Sexton the pass to Reeves. Here's Markkanen. Pocket 6.
Plant.
Does not
D.
find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah,
Let's go.
they went
12-4.
to back-to-back finals.
Hall of Fame.
In 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though,
Kevin,
that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic bull. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title. Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Edwards drawing the double team. And that one's
Let's
good.
go.
Hachimura.
15-6.
Offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Let's 5-5. The 3.
They're getting and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much.
That's
Austin
off.
Reeves went
The D.
undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, I've always felt like
Let's
I
go.
belong.
13-6. Let's go.
Childhood. His mom once asked him, is this confidence or cockiness?
The 3.
He told her, They're basically kind of the same thing. Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. And the Jazz with possession here. After the basket by Los Angeles.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit.
Let's go.
We'll see if
19-6.
he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
The foul.
What about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
Now here's Edwards.
Let's go. 21-7. Let's go.
All of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Pessoa, Leba defending. Jazz passing it around. Here's Collier. 9 points last game out. It's tipped.
The D.
Hachimura with it. And he makes
Let's go. 137.
Hachimura's got 7 points.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but
Let's go.
with a methodical.
Let's go. Doing it for the quarter one. Let's keep it up for the quarter. Let's go.
It inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And so it's Los Angeles with a size of the lead as the quarter wraps up.
Subscribe. If you watch it, subscribe.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
They've got Colin Sexton. Also Colin up there. And it's Clarkson in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Collier following the three by the Lakers. Pass to Clarkson.
Point. Nope.
And rebounded by Connect.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all
Look at today's
absolutely in the free throw line.
So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters.
Let's go. 27.
Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times
it's
to ignite it.
Here's Collier. He has yet to score. Pessoa. Leba defending.
The first crowd.
Here's Sensabaugh. Deep two from Clarkson.
No way.
Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Kleba kicks to Hachimura. In the corner, it's James. Out to the wing. Connect with a wide open look. Off target with his three.
Gonna hit that. Subscribe to
open.
open.
By 21. Clarkson outside. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Sexton on the wing.
That's off.
And it's off from three-point range. Lakers leading by 21. Outside Edwards. Fades back. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave
Let's go.
These guys need a gut check.
Still blowing out with Hall of Fame.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for
Hall of Fame, bro. This is Hall of Fame, I swear.
Austin Reeves comes in for Clarkson. outside, Sexton. Greg Cowan Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Now Edwards. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. James kicks to Edwards.
Working mistake.
Trains it
Let's go.
the arc. Edwards got 13 points.
Working mistake.
Assists like that have typified their effort today.
Three.
Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Reeves with the drive. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
The 13.
He's got 5.
You know, Reeves doesn't overload on the mid-range shots, but he's smart enough to take them when they're available.
James, the pass to Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the Jazz with possession. After Rui Hachimura gets his shot to go from
deep. Leave him open. That's 13.
And we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's James. Pass to connect. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
They're not 13.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Reeves. He has 5. Here's Collier. 5 on the clock. He gets it in. Collier's got his first 2 points.
They're not 15.
1:58 left in the first half of basketball. For 3, Edwards. Kessler with the rebound. The Jazz have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Sexton, the pass to Reeves. Shot from 12. A tad short, but it's good off the 13. Reeves has got 4 this quarter.
When Reeves can get the ball inside, he's a pretty reliable scorer.
Pass to Hachimura. That 3 off the mark.
So hit that.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Reeves outside. Stolen by Connect. Here's Edwards. No good with the layup.
What's the pass of that?
Utah's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And it's Collier missing. Lakers leading by 22. Drives to the hoop. Cleveland.
Let's go. Let's go. 41-13. Let's go.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Here's Reeves after the basket by Los Angeles. And Sexton has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The Jazz with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. Edwards, no good.
Good take, not gonna hit it.
So the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Spurs.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them.
Oh,
they simply got outplayed and outworked.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
How is going? Hopefully third lead. 4-3-2. That's no one in.
So it's the Los Angeles Lakers in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back right after this.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Let's go. Let's go.
Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
We second.
Oh, my goodness. I make a lot more money
we tied with the Clippers.
than I did in my playing days, especially if you consider that all guys
we both 3-on-1
and shoot threes, and as many threes as I did. Oh my God!
Yeah, and I'd be out there getting every rebound and slamming Kenny's bricks for the putback slams, because none of these bigs today want any piece of prime Diesel.
So let me get this straight. You would both be amazing. What a shock. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Lakers.
They're really hitting the boards, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert on the crew, I'm giving them the O'Neal stamp of approval, which is hard to earn. Congrats, guys.
And that'll do it for halftime.
Let's get the third quarter. We're in the middle one. Let's go.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Edwards is out there with James. Then it's Connect. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Kleber in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's Reeves outside. And the Jazz, another three.
Reeves can make you pay from deep, especially if you allow him to get comfortable and set.
Edwards drawing the double team. Hachimura no good. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Jazz. Three-pointer Markkanen.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Let's go.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
And so it's Utah here with the ball, following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Markkanen, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
That one inside nicely.
Lakers leading by 22.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
And the Jazz call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Let's make some noise. Coming out to the floor of the Jazz Light Squad. All the players out here, Light Squad. Get back and let them go. Next right man, here comes the feature. Headed your way.
Season power rankings, of course, a lot should change over the course of the year, but this is where we stand now. You look at Utah, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at the Lakers, They haven't started quite as fast as everyone predicted. But they're still one of the teams to beat, in my opinion, and still a championship contender. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And Edwards drops them both.
15-25.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Kessler. Reeves against James. Inside, stolen away. And it's the Lakers on the break. Traps in the tray. James has got 7.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
George dishes to Markkanen. Looking to end the run. Back to George. Fires the 3. It's good from long range. George has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Up top, Edwards, defended by George. Here's Connect. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here's George. Markkanen from outside. The Lakers with the rebound. Kleba's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
Let's go back 30.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. James in the post. Defended by Sexton. Plenty of daylight action. Hachimura's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Lakers.
All these 3s they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Back to George.
Had that steal.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
And Utah making a change here. Collier's checked in, and George drops them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Edwards. And off the left side
Let's go. I'm on the court.
Swirls in for him. Edwards got 19 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Collier. A floater. Sexton for 3.
Go away.
The Jazz again can't hit it. LA's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Connect, defended by Sexton. And Connect gets it to go.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Pessoa. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 4 rebounds now tonight. And
let's go. Let's go.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Sexton following the bucket by the Lakers. To the paint, here's Kessler. The basket good off the assist.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 19. Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hachimura. And it's Utah with the rebound.
No.
Here's Collier. Sexton on the wing. Takes a three.
That's all.
Trains the three-pointer.
Too good. Like a rage. That's right there. That's right there.
And so it's Los Angeles.
Got the lead. It's not 37.
With a
Quick, I hope the guys come back.
The scoring has been.
Fuck, go ahead.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Good D.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today.
As
we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Collier out there with Sexton. And it's Sheboy in at the four-man position. That's the group right now for Utah. Clarkson outside. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
It's blocked.
Important that Hachimura continues to make an impact on the defensive end. Terrific block right there.
And Utah making a change here. Sheboy's checked in. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Clock at 6. Clarkson surveying the floor. Carries it from three-point range.
Shot mechanics, good height on that jumper. Nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
Edwards inside.
Bro.
And Edwards
Let's go.
slams it in.
High foul 40.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
The 3.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
To the middle, here's Pessoa.
No,
straight down.
And can you
42.
always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Inside, here's James.
To the cup, Roddy. Let's go, 37-42.
He can fly as well.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th.
3.
Pass to Sexton. Here's Sheboy. He's covered by Hachimura. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view. And already with an NBA body, Bronny battling down low.
Agreed.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Sinks the triple.
That's too good a look to give him.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to connect. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Let's go.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
Back to Sexton. Over Kleba.
Nope.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots
Let's go.
every time.
8-3, 4-6.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's
Oh,
got
three.
the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Markkanen kicks to Sexton. Shoots over Connect. Got a piece of it. Lakers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
The Jazz making a switch here. Sensabaugh is checked in. A minute 50 left to play here in the fourth. The shot by George, no good. The Lakers shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. And here's Edwards. And it's Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
Man, always nice to get win number 1 against the opponent. You'll be seeing a total of this matchup 4 times over the course of the year. So they set the tone tonight, though, for their season series against Utah.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Champ.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's George. He gets that one.
And I'll put nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
So it's the Lakers now. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
George with the steal.
I'm not coming back, George. All you got to steal 4. You got a big head to still get me all day.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Champ.
Got the double against the Jazz both times. Now we have 5-1. Got the double against the Jazz both times. Now we have 5-1. Third players, we 6-1. Third players, we 6-1. 7-1. Got the winning at the Warriors. See, Another one get the Memphis. Yep. Clippers. How do we get Detroit? Who Detroit got? Detroit and all that. Now 11-2. Come on. Doing good. No more losses yet. Still have 2 losses. Two losses to 2. I think I'm gonna give it 26. I only have 4 points. Damn. They won 3 losses. Doing good. Four losses. Go. No more losses. No more losses. Five losses. Come on. What y'all doing? Let's see like the whole season though. Now he's losing games when he's 7. Seth, 3-7-5. Of course, we have to face the Clippers in the first round. Some of the playoffs, see if we win. Okay, versus Brooklyn. Yep, we won. Luka Doncic, Kiev, finals MVP, most valuable player. We still got a solid young lineup over here going on. Who Hornets got this year? Yeah, we good.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation. And the NBA season just getting started here. Still some jitters for the rookies on these teams, RJ.
It takes time for rookies to
see, we
really
come back-to-back
feel at
champs,
home
so
in
we're
an
supposed to
NBA
get to the
game.
regular
The
season.
first few, though, they move like a blur.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles.
Hold on, not on the court. Hold on. What's going to start? Come on, coach. What are you doing? There we go.
Beautiful Charlotte, North Carolina. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
And now the Lakers starting group. They've got Adams. Shake Milton is out there with Edwards. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Jeffries in at the 3. Now here is Miller. Against Miami, he was really on his game. Edwards against Miller. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
Now, here's Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Pass the ball. Charlotte needs to get a shot. 3-pointers off the mark. Adams down low. He's covered by Ball. Adams' shot is good.
There is a
Hall of Fame.
Persistence about Steven Adams.
Agreed.
Quality defense will not deter this guy if he wants to score. Nice finish.
Now here's Valanciunas. Here's Oubre.
That's all.
With the rebound.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Edwards with the stuff.
You know, Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Ball surveying the defense. Pass to Valanciunas. Wide open look. That one misses.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Oubre for 3. Sees the 3-pointer.
They needed that.
Just 1 for 5
to start this ball game.
Ball against Milton. And that one
Let's go.
Stuffed right through.
8-3.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Bridges. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
That's big-time leaping ability right there. Bridges can beat any defender once he's that close.
Here is Jeffries, covered by Oubre. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Irving's checked in for Charlotte. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. The Lakers #1. In second, the Hornets.
Both teams really good at passing the basketball. You look at the numbers from a season ago, very unselfish.
Ball against Vanderbilt. Ball kicks to Bridges. Outside Irving. And he starts out with the miss in this one.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down.
Let's go.
He is that open.
13 o'clock. Let's go.
How about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
No 3.
Irving against Milton. Miller outside. Valanciunas sets a screen for Miller. Over Jeffries. Shots good by Miller.
How about this move by Miller? Using the pick and roll to create some space for himself.
And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 6-point game. Outside Edwards. Back to Milton. Pass to Vanderbilt. Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Valanciunas.
Let's go. 13-7. Let's go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here.
They're
working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Milton against Irving. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
Mason, he checked in for Charlotte. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Yes, sir. LaMelo Ball has handles, folks. He can get where he wants to on the floor.
13-11.
Edwards against Ball. Oh, here's Edwards. Tight defense.
He just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Hornets trail by 9. And now a developing story in the NBA. Let's now go live to Shams Charania, who is checking in with the details. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Hey, Kevin. The intel today is out of the Bay Area. The Warriors with an early season transaction. They went out and got a really good big man in Wendell Carter Jr. Prototypical size and length for a modern big. He can defend, and offensively, he may not ever lead the league in scoring, but over the years, he has extended his range out beyond the arc. This is a very solid addition to winning basketball.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update. Miller,
well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
To take it right at them.
It's his first trip to the line, and the first one at the line is good. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Both shots good from the strike.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
And here is Simmons. Bridges a screen on Adams. Edwards against Irving. Over Edwards.
That's all.
And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Lakers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Free throw good, Edwards. Taking 2 shots. And Edwards drops them both.
26-11.
A 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Simmons is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Irving.
And
it's Smith. And it's Simpson in at the point. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Here's Simmons. That's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
13.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Adams in the corner.
Let's go.
Intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs.
I'm glad that matchup to that double. Or 3.
Outside, Simmons. Smith outside. From 13, count that bucket. Smith's got his first basket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Adams. Simmons with the defensive effort. Hornets trail by 13. Down low. Here's Bridges. Can't hit from in close. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Vanderbilt against Simmons. Now, here's Vanderbilt. He's guarded closely. Simmons pulls it in. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Hornets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes
no way. How?
It can certainly take a toll, but it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
Got it despite falling back a bit.
13.
Unwilling to let up
even
for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in
Let's
on
go.
the moment and play the right way.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner
Go
Adam Silver
Adam.
says,
with
basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jeffries can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Miller with a screen on Vanderbilt. Here's Irving, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Steven Adams picks one up. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the
Let's go. 40-21. Let's go.
Comes in for Miles Bridges.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Outside ball. Miller outside. They set the pick from outside the arc. That falls. Nice that time from Ball. Miller's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Hilton the pass to Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Hit that.
Irving with it. Picked up by Edwards. Pass to Oubre. Ball from long range. It's holding by Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Vanderbilt. That one's all good. Now
4-2-3-4. Let's go.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And here's Miller. From outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Milton.
Oh,
stolen by Ball. Outside Irving. Milton grabs the board.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Vanderbilt finds Milton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. The Lakers have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. All free throws good for Milton.
4-4-24.
And through the first half, pretty lopsided affair. Lakers on top, running away with it. And we'll be back right after this.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Charlotte Hornets.
They couldn't shut down the lane. The only thing that would stuff that is prime Shaq. Maybe 2 of me.
And that is a scary sight. 2 of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
All right, and now one of the more highly anticipated topics. Some news about trades to discuss.
Oh, this is a great trade for them. Wendell, always a double-double threat. I mean, he gives you size and toughness without hurting the floor spacing.
Yeah, he's arrived. We'll see where he goes from here. And that concludes halftime.
Let's get third quarter. Let's go.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Edwards. And it's Jeffries in its small forward. Bridges against Vanderbilt. Left side, Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Adams
hit that.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here's Ball, and Adams sends it back.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
And so it's Charlotte with it. They trail by 18. Shot clock at 5. Here's Miller. The Lakers with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Let's go. 4-6-26.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to talk to his guy. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. And you look at Edwards. So solid around the basket, currently third in the league. And, of course, Dalton Connect. Same can be said about him. Also someone that shoots at such a high percentage. Top 5 in the league.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for defenders.
We're down there, quick, 4-6-9.
It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute.
48-29, let's go.
Stop him when he's in the flow. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Back to Valanciunas. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Edwards. Good D by Miller. Hornets trail by 19.
Pass it out.
Oubre outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Ball with it. On the wing, Miller. The 3.
That's off.
The Lakers with the rebound. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he drives in. Bridges with the board.
He kept that one.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Pass the ball. Back to Bridges. Valanciunas with a screen on Vanderbilt. Bridges shot. Good.
Yeah, that's
back to
back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
There's the drive. Milton against Bridges.
What's it?
Now here's Milton. D right on.
Oh my God!
Defensive play by Jonas Valanciunas. The alert, the aware, the always ready to send it back.
Oh, right there. Oh, right there.
Basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Milton. Got it.
Let's
Good
go.
job in the low
Let's go.
He's got 6 points.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
You know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much.
2 minutes.
Stolen by Ball. And now
Fuck
Irving
your ball.
pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Edwards with the block.
Chase him.
It's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. .151 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Irving.
Now we get a chance to check out LaMelo Ball, how he did last season. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace. He was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come.
The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless.
And it goes down 2 points.
36, let's go.
He's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nails the baby hook. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
Out to Edwards from past the arc. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Miller outside. It's hauled in by Adams.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Edwards passes to Milton. Doubled by Bridges. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. Good
Let's go.
Triple.
Let's go.
Got 10 points.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Vanderbilt with the block.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Out to Edwards. To the left side wing. With the fadeaway. Tried to bank it in, but he missed it.
Let's go.
Lakers lead by 17. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And 1 quarter to go. And a game to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Milton. They've got Smith. Kelly Oubre out there with Miller. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Irving in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Edwards finds Milton. Back to Edwards. Target from three-point range.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Irving.
Ice cold.
Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the basket by Edwards.
Let's go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
3.
Edwards against Smith. To the inside. Here's Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
40.
May be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
Milton kicks to Jeffries. They get the rebound. Back to Milton. Doubled by Oubre. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Lakers lead by 21.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total.
Pop boy behind Hall of Fame starter.
Smith dishes to Irving. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Milton on top, covered by Irving. For 3, Edwards. Adams, the pass to Edwards. And he's good on the 3 ball. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Smith finds Irving. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
And contact on the shot.
The
so
foul.
shooting free throws here.
Kyrie Irving so good at keeping defenders off balance. Earns a trip to the free throw line there. Nicely done.
You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take
4-4-7.
into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top quality hotels.
Let's
They
go.
have incredible
6-4-7.
professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for lack of sleep when you play the game at 8 o'clock at night. You leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7. And this goes on week after week. It is not easy.
Ball with the bucket.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Edwards inside. He's covered by Ball. They get it again. Pass to Jeffries. Down low. Out to Edwards. Fader on the way. And
Let's
the
go.
bank shot is good.
6-8-4-9. Let's go.
Edwards got 10 points in just the second half.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Champ.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Lakers leading by 19. Pass to Milton. Miller with the double team. And here's Edwards from the arc. Drills it from outside. Edwards got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Outside Ball. It's deflected.
Grab it.
Here is Jeffries, covered by Miller. Jeffries
Go
can't
ahead,
get it to
Dad.
go. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Oubre on the wing. Pass to Bridges. There's 1:26 left here in the fourth quarter. Again, Ball missing. LA's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
The foul.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Champ.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Adams down low. Simmons is there.
Adams'
shot is good.
Let's go.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Simpson, the pass to Oubre. Oh, the lob for Simmons. It's stolen by Adams. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Milton's shot is good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Pass to Simmons. Back to Irving. The basket good off the assist
Good
from
time for
Simmons.
2.
Gets in the paint and drains it. Kyrie Irving, show off that touch.
Hilton the pass to Vanderbilt. Driving the lane. That's good.
Let's go.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh.